What's up, guys? I'm Chris with HeavyHeadsRecords.com. I just picked up another VHS score. Thought I'd share it with you. I got all these just north of Springfield, and it was really nice to get out on some back roads, crank the music up, and get some fresh air. But enough about all that. You want to see what I got, so let's check them out. So I picked up about 100 titles. I'm not going to put you through all those. You can check out the website for that. However, I'm going to show you my favorites, and then I'm going to show you all the horror titles I picked up. So let's go. Number one, The Rapture. I always pick these up. I don't know about you, but I always pick up anything related to this or weird stuff. Somebody tried to sell that for 20 bucks at one time. Is it worth it? We'll see. This one was cool. The Naked Prey. That's the cover right there. Thought that was cool. And all these are in really, really good shape too, I noticed. So don't know much about this one. I thought, how can I go wrong? It looks like a classic movie. Who knows? Now, perhaps today. The Rapture of the Church. Perhaps today. It could happen. According to these VHS tapes and other sources. Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah, how about that? And guess what, guys? That is a Sealy. Yeah, Sealy. Here's another one I found in there. Little Mermaid. And, yep. Germany! So I picked this one up because I thought it was going to be WWE related. The font looked like it, but it's about a different king other than Mr. Harley Race. It's about Elvis Presley himself. Yeah, I thought that would be cool. I'm going to watch that before it goes on the site. U.S. Divers, little snorkeling video for you. Now, the reason I picked these up is because, you know, somebody's going to want this someday. And there probably weren't a lot made of them, honestly. So why not? Maybe I want to learn how to snorkel. Let's be real. Maybe you've seen him down in Branson. I certainly have. It's none other than Mr. Yakov Smirnoff. Yes. Fun fact, I got to serve Mr. Yakov Smirnoff a room temperature water at the Blue Room Comedy Club because he doesn't like to drink it cold. We were out of his favorite, which was Evian, so I had to serve him a Death brand water. And he looked at me like I was from the KGB. No, seriously, it really did happen. Now we're on to some horror stuff. This one turns heads. It is The Exorcist. Classic movie. It's on the site right now. Next up, Rollerball. I don't know if that quite goes into the horror genre, but it's definitely an interesting and original, unique movie. It's really cool. Check it out. Next up, one of our hometown heroes, Mr. Brad Pitt, along with Morgan Freeman. And this one also is a Sealy. Kind of wish it would have been Fight Club. 7's a close second. Next up, a classic horror flick, The Shining, Stanley Kubrick. Classic imagery on the case. This is not the original. The original is yellow, but still a great find. Really nice piece. Another old school classic. I believe this is the old school original case. Tell me if I'm wrong. This was a rental. Are you kind? Do you rewind? I do. Every VHS tape I send out comes rewound and ready for you to watch. HeavyHeadsRecords.com. Can't beat this one. Another classic. It's Jaws on the OG cover. Love that one too. Check it out on the site. Another Kubrick classic right here. We got Full Metal Jacket on the site now. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, spend the time. It's a classic. Look, the best war movie ever made. Another old school classic, this time Stephen King. This is Misery on VHS. Every time I think of this one, I think about the bed scene and the wood between the legs, the sledgehammer. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to ruin it for you. Misery. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Next up, Salem's Lot, the movie. Honestly, I don't know a lot about this one. I know it has sold from the site before, so that's cool. But check it out. Along with that one, I've got Salem's Lot, the mini series. Don't know much about it either, but it is a double. Grab it while you can. Now we're getting to my favorites of the whole thing. Here it is, Psycho, another Alfred Hitchcock flick. This one was the first horror movie I ever watched in my life, and it absolutely terrified me. I couldn't look in a window the same for a long, long time. This one snuck up out of nowhere when I was digging. I couldn't believe I found it. Oh my gosh. Halloween. I believe that's the OG cover. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure who the retailer was. I'm not sure. The price was, what, $6.90 something, Spurch. I'm not sure what it is, but anyway, it's a Sealy. Ooh. Sealed Halloween, man. I don't think I'll find that again. This one is probably my favorite out of the whole thing. V, the miniseries, the original miniseries, V, The Final Battle is what I remember it as. Another show that scared the crap out of me as a kid. It's about lizard people and UFOs and all kinds of stuff. And these people rip their frickin' faces off. And they're lizards.
They are not who they appear to be. This is not science fiction. This is what they are. It's just a trick.
With current events, the Air Force saying UFOs are real, and me always having a hunch that some of my friends are lizards, this one is so relevant right now. I'm going to keep this one for myself, but check out everything else you've seen today on heavyheadsrecords.com. Again, thank you for checking out the video. Check out my other stuff if you would. I'm working on a series about Springfield, Missouri. It's called 417 Top 5. It's terrible, but in the good way. So if you want to check that out too, please do. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you next time.